Hey there, my Cancerian viewers. Good day, everyone. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is going to be your midweek love reading. This is a collective reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in your sign of Cancer, okay? I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so that we can get started. For a midweek reading, the layout is going to be a little bit different, okay? Than it would typically be for your weekly love reading, okay? So let's get started. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed, thank you for this gift of divination, and thank you for your blessings and for your protection today. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me, Spirit, I ask that you please be as specific as possible so that I may interpret your messages correctly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. Okay, so let's begin. Spirit, what messages do you have for Cancerian viewers today? What messages do you have for them? What's currently going on? Thank you. Oh, we have a few that want to come out today. All right, we have the Magician, Major for Gemini. We have Page of Swords in reverse, air energy. Queen of Swords in reverse, air energy. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands, both in reverse, fire energy. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles, earth energy. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so what I'm feeling right away is that you may be feeling like you're kind of in this like downtick in terms of how things are going in your life right now. And you may be feeling like you kind of just want to give up and throw in the towel because you're sick of being kind of poked at and prodded at. You're sick of having to kind of defend yourself. You're sick of kind of having to fight for something that you're not even sure is worth fighting for, right? So you're kind of like resorting to putting yourself almost like in this protective bubble so that you don't have to deal with things right now. I am seeing that there may have been a missed opportunity here with this Ace of Wands, or there may have been some miscommunication that happened in terms of taking action with something that maybe you were once passionate about or something that you were thinking about. But I'm also showing that possibly you're not feeling so hot in terms of maybe your finances or in terms of possibly standing on your own right now and being independent. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles is a card about self. But when it's in reverse like that, it's kind of like maybe you're nervous about maybe being alone, or nervous about, being independent. Or you could be nervous, like I said, about being able to, pay the rent on your own or pay the bills. I am seeing the Magician here, though. So somebody here is trying to manifest something. You're trying to work on something, but there is an indication that someone, or this could be you, someone here is trying to gather information either about you or about a current situation. And the way that they're going about gathering this information is a little bit seedy or a little bit shady, right? They're being kind of sneaky about it. When this Page of Swords comes up, I'm strongly getting that this is a person who's kind of really kind of spying more than really trying to gather information. This is somebody who may be, going on the internet and, checking your social media profiles. Possibly this could be somebody who is, trying to read your emails or your texts on your cell phone. Possibly they're driving by your house if you guys don't live together, or maybe driving by your job to see if you're telling the truth. But there's definitely kind of like a sneakiness about it. And the reason that this person is doing this is because they feel like they need to prepare themselves for something, or they feel like they want to keep this information to them just in case they have to use it later to kind of one up the other person, or kind of like I said, prepare themselves or be ready for some kind of situation. Now, I am seeing this Queen of Swords here. So this is typically air energy. This could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be. It's more about the energy. But this is somebody who really speaks the truth. She relies on the truth. And she demands the truth. She's not somebody who takes BS from anybody. She is very like black and white, there's no in between. So you need to come and correct or else she's going to cut you down, right? This is somebody who is very logical, very, very kind of concrete in the way that she thinks, right? She's able to be, and I keep saying she because this is feminine energy, but it doesn't have to be. There is no gender in tarot. This is somebody who really uses facts and logic and like her intellect, communication, conversations to make decisions and problem solve. And she's able to remain very objective because she's able to like leave her emotions out of the equation in order to think clearly, right? So this is like a clear thinker. This is also somebody who may be preparing herself for something too. And she's kind of got her sword drawn in this particular deck, like kind of showing, that she's prepared, right? She knows what she needs to know, or she's, she has the truth and she's ready to go. Kind of similar to this Page of Swords, but this person's in reverse, right? So let's clarify and see what's going on. But before we do that, let's take a look at your current challenge at the bottom of the deck. We're getting the Six of Swords in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting for your current obstacle or your current challenge that you're working through is you may be having a very hard time leaving someone or some kind of situation in the past so that you can move forward. Maybe you're still kind of clinging on to someone, or maybe you're clinging on to memories or the ideas of someone that you really need to let go of in order to move forward and be successful. This is definitely past energy that you should be kind of trying to move away from, even if it's slowly, and you're having a hard time doing that. So we're going to be looking into that as well, okay? All right, so let's clarify these cards and see what's going on here for you, okay? So, Spirit, can you please clarify this Magician card, please? Can you please clarify the Magician? This is somebody who's really thinking very heavily about a situation. They're trying to use all of their means to make something happen, to bring it to fruition. You're manifesting. It's like you're trying to, almost like, if you had a magic wand, you'd be using your powers to try to, bring this into reality and make this happen. So I don't know if this is you or your person, but paired next to this Page of Swords, somebody's trying to figure out what's going on here for sure. Okay? All right. So I'm getting the Seven of Cups. I'm getting the Nine of Cups in reverse. I'm getting the Six of Wands in reverse. The Eight of Swords. And I'm also getting the Tower moment, which is major for Scorpio. Let me see. Can you see this? No. All right. I'm going to put this up here. All right. So what I'm seeing is that there's definitely going to be some kind of ending here. Okay. Now, this ending may be unexpected, or it may just be something that very much needs to happen at this point, because when this Tower card comes up, guys, it really kind of speaks to something needing to destruct or self-destruct in order for something to begin. Okay. Now, when things are just not working, no matter how hard we try, like with this Magician card, we just can't seem to get it going. And you have to understand that when there's divine intervention, when things don't work out, it's because they're not supposed to. If something is not meant for you, it's not going to be for you, no matter how hard you're trying to make it happen, okay? Now, you do have the Nine of Cups here. So the reason that I'm saying all of this, and there's also the Six of Wands, which I'll get to in a moment. The reason that I'm saying all this is with this Nine of Cups in reverse, here's another nine in reverse, which speaks to your sense of self. It really kind of speaks to you relying on outside validation from another person, or outside praise or outside adoration from another person in order to feel good about yourself. And when this card is in reverse, it's really kind of showing that you're not feeling so hot emotionally in this situation or with this person. You're feeling like you're not emotionally abundant. You're feeling emotionally unfulfilled. And that's why you're kind of looking outside yourself to kind of find this gratification. But in life, unless we really, feel good about our own self-esteem and be happy within ourselves, we really can't kind of be happy in a relationship with someone else. Okay. And I'm saying that because of the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands is in reverse, which also tells me that you're not feeling very successful right now. You're not feeling like you're getting the recognition that you feel like you deserve. You feel like possibly you're not being heard or recognized by your person, or possibly you're not receiving the props for your participation in this situation or your value in this relationship. Whatever it is, you're just not feeling successful. You're not feeling victorious. All right. Now, in terms of what's really going on here, I'm seeing this Eight of Swords. Okay. The Eight of Swords is a very self-limiting, self-defeating mindset. It can also be almost like self-sabotaging. So even when things are going well, somehow subconsciously we manage to do something or create some kind of scenario so that it's always there's always drama or something's not working out or whatever it is. You feel right now that you're possibly stuck and bound or tied to this person, when in reality, it's more like your own negative thinking that's kind of keeping you stuck here. Okay. Now I am showing the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is in a reading when there's a lot of confusion about options or choices moving forward. It's illusion. You can be confused. You can even have delusion if the expectations of the choices or what your options are very unrealistic, right? So it's really not a clear sense of what your choices are or which way you should go. And, your options are a little clouded. You're not really sure which the good options are, which are the bad options. And it can be very, very confusing. Okay. So that's what I'm currently feeling, on this end. So let's move over here to the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Why is this Wheel of Fortune in reverse for my Cancerian audience? What is going on for my viewers? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse? And again, that's, because the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, it can also indicate things are just really stalled right now. There's no movement forward. There's no progress. You're kind of in this lull and you don't know why. And like I said, with the Seven of Wands, you feel like you just want to maybe give up. You're sick of having to defend something because you're not even entirely sure that, some things are going to work out. Now, oddly, what's coming out now is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, okay, which is an upswing, okay? So possibly what I'm strongly getting is the reason that you once were trying to, stand up for this is because you believed in it. You felt like, things were moving forward. You felt like, you believe that this is something worth having. You felt like things, were working out well and you were having a stroke of good luck. But then something changed here, right? Or something is going to change. And it definitely has to do with this Tower moment. So possibly, at first you were fighting for this, but now you're like, wait a second, I'm not sure if this is necessarily something that I want to continue fighting for, right? And you're pulling back your energy here with the Seven of Swords. I mean, the Seven of Wands, excuse me. So I believe it all has to do with this unexpected change or an unexpected ending that you were not anticipating. If this hasn't happened yet, Cancers, this is definitely coming. That's what I'm strongly feeling. And it absolutely is tied into the way that you feel about yourself, that self-limiting mindset, the fact that you don't feel successful, that you don't feel recognized and heard, the fact that emotionally you don't feel so hot, you feel emotionally unfulfilled, and you're trying to manifest this to make it work. But at the same time, you're kind of getting this feeling am I really, am I wasting my time here? Is this worth, fighting for? And this is why this Queen of Swords is here. You want the truth. You want to know what's going on. You want to know, what the expectations are of your person. you want to have everything laid out on the table so that you can make an accurate decision, because swords actually have to do with logic and thinking and making decisions, right? So let's take a look at this Ace of Wands in reverse. Tell me why there was this missed opportunity here, right? Somebody just was not able to take action here. These are too many, Spirit. Tell me about this missed opportunity, this Ace of Wands. Tell me about this missed opportunity here. Somebody, had an opportunity and then failed to act on it for some reason. Tell me about this Ace of Wands in reverse. Now, could it be that the reason that, it was a missed opportunity and somebody failed to act is because you didn't feel strong enough financially to kind of move toward this new thing? Because wands really have to do with movement. They have to do possibly sometimes with travel or really taking a new road or pursuing a new adventure, right? So we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and now we have the Seven of Wands in the upright. Okay, so what I'm strongly getting here, guys, is that I feel like, okay, so what I'm strongly getting is possibly now things were not so good in the past. That's what I'm getting, and possibly things are actually starting to improve here. This is what I'm picking up, because with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and now in the upright, and now you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, it's showing that possibly your finances are improving. Or if there was a sense of lack, even in terms of your relationship, and maybe you felt like you were being pushed aside or left out in the cold, or maybe there was even like a sense of abandonment, that seems like it's getting better. Like you're kind of leaving that feeling behind, that lack feeling, that lack mentality, which ties into the Eight of Swords also, that self-limiting mindset. Because now you have the Seven of Wands again, but this time now it's in the upright. So you have a lot of doubles here. You have a lot of double cards. First in the reverse and now in the upright. So with this Seven of Wands now in the upright, now it's like, yes, I do want to fight for this. I do want to stand up for myself. I do believe in this. Okay. So I want to know, if that's the case, why is there this Ace of Wands? This Ace of Wands is upside down. Now, it's possible with your current challenge or your current obstacle card here as the Six of Swords, because you're not able to leave the past in the past, you're having this hard time, like kind of having this new beginning, right? Because you're kind of still focused on what happened and you're not able to let it go. You're missing out on new opportunities here. You're not able to act. And I'm seeing the Queen of Wands here. This is fire energy again, right? So this could be Leo, Sag, Aries. Doesn't have to be. This is like fire energy. This is going after what you want, making it happen, kind of, being passionate about something, being very driven. The Queen of Wands is typically somebody who goes after what they want. They can be very charming, very alluring, very self-assured. They typically have good self-esteem, right? So, this could be you at this point, or this could be your person too. All right. Now, I want to clarify the Six of Swords and see exactly what it is that's preventing you from moving forward here. It's possible also that, you see this person as, you're very attracted to them, because the wands typically, like I said, they're like fiery, they are charismatic, very assured, self-assured, and, that can be very attractive to people. So it's possible that maybe you're seeing this person, as kind of like a wish fulfillment a little bit with this Magician card, and, it's hard to let go of. All right, I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles, and I'm also seeing the Star. So what I'm strongly getting is that you viewed this person that exhibits this kind of wands energy, as kind of like your wish fulfillment. The Star is major for Aquarius. You kind of looked at this person as like, your hopes, your dreams, you were planning things, what you wanted to see happen between the two of you. And with this Three of Pentacles, you were really willing to work on this. This was somebody that you felt like you could collaborate with, you could cooperate with to kind of, build something together or create a project or possibly create a home or a relationship together. And you were trying to work toward that. And then something happened, right? There was definitely some kind of situation with this unexpected tower moment that kind of threw things for a loop. And possibly, that's why you're having such a hard time letting go and moving forward, because you kind of saw this person as your wish fulfillment, right? Now, let's take a look at this Nine of Pentacles here. Nine of Pentacles. Why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer? Why is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse for Cancer? There's definitely like mixed energy here. There's like, something happened in the past. There was like negative energy, and then things shifted, and then things got better, and you're having a hard time letting go. All right, I'm getting this Two of Pentacles. So somebody here, I'm kind of guessing this is you. Somebody here is trying to juggle two things at the same time. Somebody has a lot on their plate right now. They're kind of going like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And when I say two things, it could be you just can't make up your mind, about what you want to do here. It's like, or possibly this could also be like somebody's just overburdened, right? You can't find balance here because you're like overworked, you're overtired. This could be somebody who's working two jobs. This could be somebody who's maybe going to school and working at the same time. Or this is somebody that has two options on the table, and possibly, they're trying to like bring balance to the situation. But the bottom line is, when this card comes up, somebody needs to make a decision here. You need to put one of these options down in order to, get yourself back on track and get realigned, because it's too much. It's like going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Okay, I just want to clarify one more card. Let's see. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles in reverse. Because paired with this Wheel of Fortune, I am possibly seeing that finances are improving in this situation. But again, it doesn't necessarily have to be about your finances. It's just feeling like that sense of lack that you are feeling in your life is improving. There's some kind of improvement there. And that's kind of like why you feel like you don't want to give up on this situation. All right, so I'm getting the Temperance card, major for Sagittarius. I'm getting the Death card, major for Scorpio, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so there's definitely a sense of like nostalgia and longevity here in this relationship. You have fond memories, from the past about this person. This could be somebody from your past coming back with an apology, possibly. Possibly you have children with this person. You don't have to have children with this person, but it's possible. And there's definitely a sense of, fond memories of like I said, like a history here with this person, right? So that makes it even more difficult to let go, and is probably why you're having such a hard time leaving it in the past with the Six of Swords. However, I am seeing that there's some imbalance going on here with this Temperance in reverse. There's definitely some kind of emotional dysregulation here. There's like a lack of balance here. There's a lack of like that harmony and that flow in this situation. And without being able to bring that balance back into play, it's going to make it very difficult. And the reason I say that is because you have this Death card here. So between the Tower card and the Death card, this is very similar. This is definitely something where, there's going to be some significant kind of change coming your way, or some kind of transformation, okay? Definitely both of these cards speak to some kind of significant change that is going to change the course of this relationship or this dynamic between the two of you in a very significant way, okay? That's what I'm kind of feeling here. So I'm seeing a lot of back and forth energy. I'm seeing like things not working, then improving, now it's changing again, something's ending, you're not willing to give up, then you weren't, I'm sorry, backwards, you were willing to give up, now you don't want to give up, you're having a hard time letting go. I'm getting, Cancerian viewers, a very indecisive energy here for you. I'm feeling like you're having a very hard time making a decision here. So what I'm going to do is actually ask Spirit to provide you with some guidance about what's coming. Okay. So Spirit, tell me about what my Cancerian audience does not see coming, and please give them advice about how to handle this. How can they best handle what's coming around the corner? There are way too many cars flipping out here. Hold on. Let's try that again, Spirit. I think there's a lot to be said here, but I can't possibly read all those cards in the time frame here. Tell me how to best prepare my Cancerian friends here for what's coming. All right. Wow, we have a lot of stuff here. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands and the Hermit, major for Virgo. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. We have the Lovers card here, right? Major for Gemini. We have the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. You know what? I'm going to put these up here just to make room, and then I'll tell you what the message is. A lot of information. Wow, okay, let me do it like this. Now in the order that they fell out. Okay. So what I'm strongly getting here about the message from Spirit is that you need to have closure with the situation. You need to put down this burden that it's kind of like this weight on your shoulders here. That's what I'm really feeling here. Okay. Because there's definitely, like, the hard part is kind of over in terms of, maybe, something happening, or it's going to be over very soon, in terms of you being so exhausted and so tired, and being like psychologically exhausted, emotionally exhausted. This could even be like a financial burden too, that you've been carrying around for a very long time, and you just need to like put it down already, right? Now, with this King of Pentacles, this is earth energy. This could be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. There may be somebody in your life, or this could even be you, that maybe is having some financial difficulty now, which would absolutely speak to what's going on over here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. So perhaps you were trying to carry the weight of that person's, financial lack, or perhaps you were trying to, figure out how to handle this burden, and it's been like hard for you. It's been very, burdensome, and you just need to put it down because you're so tired. I'm seeing some pages here also. Pages are kind of more like immature energy, or they could be like the initial thought of something. With the Page of Cups, though, for me as a reader, when I'm seeing that, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very emotionally immature. And although they may have like come to you like bringing an apology or like some kind of message, like a peace offering, I just feel like they're not really able to bring this to the next level in order to make you happy. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's right next to the Lovers coming out. The Lovers is like that soul tie. It's like attraction. It's like a very strong dynamic between two people. So although you guys may be like very physically attracted to each other, in terms of the actual commitment and like the things that need to happen in a relationship in order to hold it together, that might not actually be there. Okay. And I'm saying that because I see the King of Wands also in reverse. So you have two kings in reverse. When you're in a relationship, you definitely want to have either queens or kings in your reading, because they're the more mature. You don't want to have pages and knights, because there's a lot of inconsistency and immaturity there, right? Now, both of these kings are in reverse, which shows that, they're not in their power right now. They're not feeling like they're able to carry out what it is that they would typically be doing for whatever reason. The King of Wands is that fire energy again. This is somebody that maybe is not feeling very passionate or not feeling very motivated right now, or this is somebody that feels like they just can't act on what they'd like to right now for whatever reason. Maybe the timing's not right, or something's making them feel like they're not that motivated. Maybe their self-esteem is not that great. Now, you also have the Page of Wands over here, which could possibly even be you, having this idea about what you would like to do or where you would like to see this going, right? Because wands have to do with action, taking action, maybe going on a new journey, like I said, having a project or having like a new idea about something that you're very interested in. But because it's in the page setting or the page mindset, it's like nothing's been done about it yet. It's just kind of like an idea and nothing's happened with it yet. The Hermit card here indicates to me that a lot of self-work is being done, and it's letting me know that Spirit is telling you that you can expect needing to have to do this. Okay. You're going to have to kind of go within and kind of spend some time figuring out exactly what happened, exactly possibly why this situation was working and then why it was not working. And it's also a time to kind of self-reflect and do some inner work and kind of figure out what your part was in the situation and how your behaviors or your responses to someone else's behavior possibly played a part in this as well. Okay. So, it could be like you're trying to find solutions. You're trying to kind of, see light in the darkness, figure this out. What the heck went wrong? Where did I go wrong here? That kind of thing. That's what Spirit is kind of showing me. This is what Spirit is like letting you know, that there's definitely going to be a situation where you just have to like put this burden down already, because it's been very heavy. It's been weighing on you. The Hermit also has like a restorative quality to it. It's like a healing energy of somebody having to go and just take a step back and like kind of spend some time alone in order to kind of do some inner work and kind of heal a little bit from the situation. So following the Death card that came out here, plus this Tower moment, like I'm showing, this is like sort of heavy energy, Cancers. This is like, I almost like feel bad because it's like I can tell you wanted so badly for like this to work out, and it seems like it's been one big headache, honestly, emotionally very trying, and sort of like like I said, there was definitely like a lot of passion here, a lot of attraction, and you were trying to manifest this. You saw this Queen of Wands, which is also Wands energy, right? You have the King and the Queen of Wands here, which is a divine pair, but it's a lot of like sexual energy, attractive energy, passion, lust, but at the same time, other things have to work in a relationship. It can't just be that. It has to be like, truth. It has to be, finances. It has to be equality. It has to be like a lot of different things. And if this person, is not making you feel, like as if, you were feeling successful, and making you feel like you were, abundant, feeling emotionally abundant, then what good is it, right? If we don't feel good, and especially because, you're feeling like you're stuck and bound and tied to the situation, and it's causing you to have this like kind of self-limiting mindset, self-defeating mindset. It's not really ideal. That's what I'm strongly getting. Okay. All right, Cancers, this is what I have for you this week. I hope that this reading helps you. I know that it's midweek. Tomorrow is actually Friday. So I'm wishing all of you a very nice weekend. Try to take the rest that you need. Take some time for self. That's always good. I hope to see you at your next reading. Please always remember to keep gratitude in your heart. Thank you so much, and God bless.